Welcome, everybody. This is Matt Seefeld, Executive Vice President here at MedEvolve, an effective intelligence company. So let's talk about effectiveness versus productivity. I was on a call the other day with a fairly large organization that was talking about trying to get their people to work 40 claims a day. And if they could get everybody up to 40, then they would have way more capacity. They wouldn't be as understaffed. They wouldn't have as much overtime and all those things that are driving labor costs up, and frankly, poor AR performance. So I threw an idea out. I said, what if the conversation wasn't as much about 40 a day worked, but was about resolved claims and the work effort it took to resolve? It's a very different conversation. Right. So when you think of effective intelligence and the things that we're doing here at MedEvolve, it's around outcomes, right? We measure outcomes on the clinical side, right? Hey, if you do all these things correctly, you won't end up back in the OR, you won't end up back as an inpatient, right? We do all that. But where's the measuring of outcomes for revenue cycle personnel? The labor that you're spending more money on now because of the rise in income requirements. Where's that? Where's the effectiveness there? See, PM systems can't report on that. There's not a PM out there, not a single one out there that can give you that effectiveness score for your revenue cycle people. So we've had to actually create a cloud workflow automation suite that actually captures the structured data necessary to tell that story. So what I told this prospect, I said, a year from now, actually 6 months from now, let's have the conversation about work effort and result, and not about productivity. Because when it comes to revenue cycle performance, when it comes to keeping a very lean and effective labor team and maximize your net collection rate, right? When you bill a dollar, if you expect 98 cents back, you better get 98 cents. And if you're not getting 98 cents, you need to know why. Where did the breakdown occur? It was a people, possibly a process, and potentially a gap in technology that caused that depletion in net collection rate. So let's talk about the effectiveness of every unit of work that's being done in the revenue cycle by the revenue cycle labor team. Let's do it. Front, middle, and back of the revenue cycle. Pre-registration, charge entry coding, back office AR management, payment posting, administrative duties, right? If you pay somebody to come in or work from home, because everyone seems to work from home now, and do a job, you better be able to measure the effectiveness of that individual. If not, don't tell me that your business objective is to improve profit margin. Just let's not even have that conversation, because you're going to be overstaffed. You're going to be looking for people you don't need. You're going to be paying overtime that you shouldn't have to. And your labor cost is going to go up. And frankly, your results are going to be subpar, which is going to deplete that net collection rate. So think about that effectiveness versus productivity. There's a new world out there, and it's around an effective workforce, not a productive workforce.